The second level is to have a study plan. Remember, I didn't say timetable. Timetable is where you say, oh, Monday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., I have financial reporting. Tuesday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., I have public sector. Oh, Thursday from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., I have management accounting. That is timetable. What I'm saying is that you need to have a study plan. A study plan is that which helps you to break down the syllabus into pieces so that every session you know exactly what you're supposed to do. Now, you can check out a video on our YouTube channel. We're going to be leaving the video as well in the description of this video and the comment section, and you can watch on how you prepare a study plan. So you break down the syllabus in respect of the subject you are writing into the key topical and thematic areas, and at every session you pick the book, you know exactly what you're supposed to do. That is a study plan. Because sometimes you are unprepared. You want to study, right? But you pick the book and you don't know where to study. Because, yeah, you have public sector. Okay, so what in public sector should you study? Then now you are thinking, okay, should you study some of the IPSAs? Should you do evaluation of financial statement? Or should you do preparation of financial statement? Should you do conceptual framework and regulatory framework? Should you do PIFA and budgeting? You really don't know. But you need to have a study plan. That is the second thing. Now, once you have a study plan, number 3 is to get a dedicated study place. Listen, where you study, the environment within which you study is important in increasing your memory level. You cannot get up and say, yeah, I am learning, then you sit on your bed and you are learning. By the time you realize, you are dozing off. You cannot get up and say, I am learning, and there is TV there, noise in the background, people jumping around in the background, and say you are learning. You cannot pick a book and sit on the floor. Like the way we sit on the floor in the village when we used to eat fufu in the village. You sit on the floor, open your leg, and then you open your leg and sit on the floor, and you say you are learning. No. You need to have a dedicated spot to study in your house. It's important so that when you get to that spot, mentally, your brain is going to shift into study zone. And these are all mental triggers that will help you to understand, because once you get to that place, once you get to that zone, it means that your brain is going to say, hey, now we got to study, so let's study. So have a dedicated study place, have a dedicated study desk, and make sure you are sitting up straight when you are studying, because posture is key. There are some of you, you say you'll be studying, by the time you study for 1 hour and you get up, your back is hurting, your neck is hurting. Why? Because you are sitting on the wrong chair, you are sitting with the wrong table, you are having the wrong posture, and so at the end of the day, that stress, that pain is now going to take away from what you are studying or from what you studied. So now, it is not what you study that you'll be bothered about, that you'll be processing. You'll rather be processing the pain that you are experiencing, the neck pain, the back pain, the wrist pain. Like, that's what you'll be processing in your brain, ignoring what you really studied. So you want to have a dedicated place and a serene environment to study. Work it out and create that environment to study, because that is very important. Now, once you have that environment to study, now we go to the next step, and that is to have the discipline to follow that study plan. Because you see, things are going to happen. Maybe you have your plan that, okay, you're going to be studying maybe 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. on some days of the week. The alarm clock hits and you're like, oh, I don't feel like learning. No, you have to discipline yourself. So discipline is going to be central of all these, because you see, the discipline is linked to the next strategy that I'm going to give you, which is your learning style. You see, you have to know your learning style. How do you study? There are people who study And when they read something, they have to write it out over and over again before it sticks. There are people who study and they have to study the same thing like 3 or 4 times within the shortest possible time before it sticks. There are certain people, when they want to study something, they watch a video. And once they watch the thing being demonstrated, it sticks. And that is all. There are certain people, if they want to study, they will read and they will be reading out loud what they are reading, and they have to be walking around and be reading it out loud. And so they will study by themselves, and that is how they learn, and that's how it sticks. There are people who study in groups. That is, when they sit down to study by themselves, it is not going to stick. But then if it is a group discussion, then this person is saying, this person is saying, this person is saying, there is a joke somewhere, there is an interesting story attached to the thing they are learning. That emotion of laughter, community, connection, bonding brings the positive emotions needed mixed with the information, then they can have the long-term memory that they are looking for. So you have to look at what your study style is. What works for you. Some people are by themselves. That is how effective they are. Other people thrive in groups, in community, in group discussions. That is what works for them. So you need to find out, what is my learning strategy? The reason why that is important is that once you're able to dial into what your learning strategy is, it is going to motivate you to study more. Because when you are learning and you don't struggle to remember what you study, you enjoy studying. And that gives you the boost to be more disciplined in studying. But if you study and you can't remember, you study and you can't remember, it discourages you, and then it progresses into indiscipline. And when it is time to study, you wouldn't want to even study again. So what is your learning style? Maybe you don't know. Okay, then try all the styles that I've mentioned. Give yourself some time. Read and write. Find out, how did that go? Read, say it out loud. Find it, how did that go? Have a group discussion with some people. Find out, how did that go? Then you will realize that, oh, it is helping. But the thing you must understand is about your senses. Because if you can engage numerous or a number of senses in your studies, it is going to help you a lot. Okay, so sense of sight, seeing it being done by somebody, it sticks because the image is going to be there. Okay, sense of hearing, you're going to be hearing it. So some of you, maybe you are reading something, maybe you are reading public sector or case study. What you read, you grab your phone, record the audio. So you read it out aloud in your own voice. You record the audio. So as you're on your way, going to the gym, going to work, cooking in the kitchen, you have a headset on, or there is a speaker there playing in the background, and that is your voice. So the more you are hearing it, it sticks more. Okay, some of you are going to thrive by just looking at it well in that particular case repeatedly within a shorter interval. So you look at something in the morning, you got to look at it in the afternoon when you're at lunch, then you look at it in the evening as well before you go to bed. Maybe that is the strategy that will help you to make the thing stick at the end of the day. So you have to look at that as well. So what is your learning strategy? So your emotions, very important. Have the right mindset, very important. Get a study plan. We cannot overemphasize the importance of that. Make sure you have a dedicated learning station or place in your house with a positive environment. Make sure you have the discipline. Then most importantly, know your learning strategy. What is your learning style? You have to know this. You have to know this because that gives you the motivation to continue to study, and that will increase your discipline level at the end of the day.